And I found elk over here, kind of where I was hoping to find them, I guess. And so I was kind of trying to figure out what to do. Basically, my main plan coming in here was I brought my mega tarp with a stove, and I brought my Hilleberg tent. And the way I was going to do this, I was going to backpack in with the mega tarp in the stove so I'd have a heat source. And then I was going to have my Hilleberg here at the truck in case I needed to come back, get more food or whatever, and then needed to camp out. Well, where the elk are, if you're going to backpack in on them, you're going to need to cold camp anyways, probably. So I swapped it up a little bit. I just pitched my mega tarp and I have my stove here next to the pickup. So this is kind of going to be my base camp. And then I'll have another sleeping pad in the Hilleberg that I can throw in a tent, and I can backpack in for a night or a couple nights if I need to. But we're kind of close enough to the elk. I didn't really want to backpack in and get any closer to them than actually what we are right now. So I wanted to get everything set up so when I leave and come back, it's not dark and I'm hungry and trying to set all this stuff up in the dark. So just wanted to get all that stuff set up, give the thermals time to switch, and I'm gonna go up and over top and try to make a move on these elk. We're pretty much at the point where we need to start kind of button hooking around, making our way kind of over to them. Hopefully they're kind of filtering down, and might be able to do some calling and get a response or start cold calling when we get close and see if we can get a satellite bull to come in or something. But yeah. That's basically it. I haven't gotten lost yet. Alright, Tuesday morning, second morning of me being here in Wyoming, and it is 28 degrees, which is ridiculous because yesterday when I woke up it was about 43, I think. So frost on the tent. It's 10 to 6. I'm just sitting in here drinking coffee, waiting for the sun to come up a little bit more, so I can go out to one of my glassing points. Hopefully we'll just find some more elk. Keep getting on it. I'm not an elk caller, really. Alright, I got a bull bugling over the next ridge. Sun hasn't even come up yet. Try to haul ass and get up there. He's really not that far. We're looking into the little basin that bull's in. He sounds close. I want to see if he has cows or not. And I'm getting distracted by deer. There's 2 bucks right over here. One of them has awesome back forks, but he's just super weak on his main beams. Awesome looking deer, but if they bed in a good spot, I mean, you know. got it really close. But they're bedded just over the really thick stuff. I don't think I can get any closer. I want to be patient. I have the whole week. And I don't think there's anybody else in here on these bulls, so I just pulled out. I'm gonna throw my stuff in my bag and head back. Down here. I bugled one more time, and I think that herd bull bugled again below me, 250 yards probably. And so I got just a little bit more elevation and started working my way around, and I caught glimpses of cows feeding at 200 yards. Then they shut up. And I never heard a bull down there bugle again, either of them. So I know they didn't smell me. Yeah, gonna go back, check the weather. That's what's going on. It is some date, I don't remember which one. I think it's September 19th. Come back up here to Glass. Find a bunch of cows in a little opening, like right on the edge of it, bedded. So I'm watching them, and a little while later, I see a bull up above him a little ways, walking on a ridge line. He kept walking further and further away, just feeding, not really acting like a herd bull. And I'm like, man, he's getting a long ways away from his cows. And I look down back at the cows, and I see I'm thinking, there must be another bull with him. So, if that bull on the ridge is as big as he is, I wonder what the herd bull looks like. So, I just keep watching, and I see some tines move in a little opening, and he comes running out chasing a cow with his head tilted back, and I'm like, holy. He's a big bull. He's a very big bull. We had rain, lightning, and snow last night. I don't know how much snow. I haven't looked outside. I'm scared too. But I can hear a bull bugling back over here, which I'm guessing is the same bull, so I don't know whether to back out and try to get eyes on him first and then go in, or just go in, get aggressive. After that snowfall, things really got quiet for the next couple of days. With the full moon, everything was bugling at night, not much during the morning, and after 6 total days of hunting, I decided I needed a break, and I needed to go home and kind of regroup, refigure out a plan, and just give it a few days and then come back and finish out the season. I pulled back into my unit with 3 days left to hunt for the entire season, and it was snowing, which is not exactly what I wanted to see.
150, I can't get closer.
Couple close encounters on the first day. And then the second day is when everything pulled together.
I just shot a bull. It looked really good. Passed through, blood going out the other side. I came across this freaking rock face. Just like none of those rocks have a home. He's gonna be done. That is a nice 6-point bull.
It wasn't any real crazy thing where I saw those elk a long ways away. I just literally kind of ran into them on the way down the mountain and just played my cards right. As soon as I figured out where the wind was, and I just stalked in and stalked on top of a cliff and just let them feed right underneath me and shot them then. All I can say about this is just never quit. Never give up. Be persistent. Even if you don't think you're, maybe doing quote unquote what you're supposed to, do what you're comfortable with. Do what's in your wheelhouse. So on the 8th total day of hunting that tag, I finally pulled it together. And it really showed me not to give up and not to let your guard down. Alright. Nose drip. Now that I've gotten stood up, it's not as bad, but it's heavy. Rear quarter and his head. Trying to freaking put these things on a backpack is a pain in the ass. And it's awkward, but just take it slow. And yeah. The legs are gonna hurt. Thank God it's all downhill. Just don't give up, even when things aren't going the way that you think they should, especially with elk being vocal. Hang in there and stay in the field, and you never know when opportunity is going to arise.